Yo, what's up? I know I haven't done one of these in a while. I really had nothing really to add to the manosphere mix. I don't just like saying shit. Like I probably made a bunch of them, but just like, it's irrelevant. It didn't come out how I wanted. I didn't express how what I wanted to express in a way that I felt made me come off not sound like an ignorant ass. So I was thinking about this, and I used to be married. I think I've told people before. And one thing I've noticed that people have this, at least in my generation, people that I see in social media and everything, that they think marriage just is, we just love each other. Like I'm using my arms to make a big scene. Like we just love each other and we want to be together. That's our whole goal. Like our relationship goal is to just be together. That's not what a marriage is. It's not even like dating can be that. I like being with this person. This person likes being with me. They don't cause drama. We're together. But a marriage is a lot different. And when I first got married, at the time, I was MCing. I mean, I MC'd through the whole time of my marriage. And I loved it. I loved rocking crowds. Like, I wanted to do it. It was dope. I met my wife doing it. Met my side chick doing it. Met a bunch of side chicks doing that shit. Most of the chicks I had sex with, I met through MCing. This shit was mad dope. One thing about a marriage, though, it's a partnership. It's a contract. It's more than just, hey, like, I feel like most people in my generation get married, and even some Gen X's, is because a lot of us come from broken homes. So we just think we need to just love each other. We need to love each other and be together forever. Well, like our grandparents, they loved each other. Our great-grandparents, some people, their parents loved each other. Well, the thing is about a marriage that you have to have a goal for the marriage. Like you have to have a life goal that involves your partner. That it's not just, hey, this person's pretty, treats me nice, and I like fucking them. Like, no, it's more than that. I like fucking them, they like fucking me. She does this thing with my balls that I can't deny. Yeah, that's just gonna get old. That's not gonna stop you from chasing other pussy. The thing is, so with a marriage, is that you need to have, both of you need to have goals that don't perpendiculate. Take that back. That aren't perpendicular. Like, you can't be a devout Christian and the person you love be a fucking Satanist. That's not gonna work. Like, you have two different life goals. Like, you can't sit around and smoke all day and he can't be somebody who goes to work. Like, you can't. Like, you're gonna get annoyed with each other, especially if you're just basing it off of sex. Like, this shit's not gonna work, and you're gonna get pissed, and you're gonna end up splitting up because attraction fades. Attraction will always fade, eventually. Like that spark, like you have to keep that going, but you need to be able. You have to have something to build on. And in this generation, we just see, I just want the other person to love me and not leave me. That's like we've created 2 generations, going on 3 now, of codependence. People that are either deathly in love or leave me alone. I don't want to be together. I don't want to be around anybody. My heart's cold. I don't want to be with anybody. Like, that doesn't make you special. That makes you weak. Because you can't have what you want how you want, you don't want it. And that's fine, but don't bitch about it. Don't bitch about how no one's willing to go to these great lengths to prove their love to you like you're special. Nah, you're not. No one is. No one is special. We are all the same. Some are just doper than others. I think I fall in that category. I'm more dope than a lot of motherfuckers. But that's something I had to work on. I used to not be dope. I was very non-dope. I was undope. Sans dopeness. But I've learned through accomplishment, through setting goals and reaching them and building upon them, that, hey, I'm actually quite dope. One thing I think that makes me dope, I like being smart. I like knowing things. I like having knowledge, especially knowledge of things that most people don't have, or ability to way to see and convey those things that I feel are important, whether it be in politics, sports, society as a whole, religion, science, science fiction, just a bunch of stuff. And but how this ties for me for marriage is that I was dope. I mean, still am. But I was becoming more and more dope. I was reaching my pinnacle of dopeness. And I met this girl. She was 20 years old. I was 26. But she was turning 21, so made sense. We met, got together, and decided to get married. And everything was dope. But I didn't have any goals outside of something that you can build and sustain a marriage on. Like, I wasn't working all the time. Mostly what I was doing, like my whole goal when I was MCing and when I started hustling was sell drugs with pretty much this. Rock crowds, sell drugs, do drugs, fuck bitches. And do drugs and fuck bitches was like third. They're tied for third. This is what I like to do. But above anything, I loved rocking crowds. And I loved making money off of selling drugs. That's just what I did. Fucked around and became addicted to the shit that I was doing because part of the goal was to do drugs and fuck bitches. It's not good. And everything was fine, kinda, when I had a son. Ended up getting knocked. My wife got pregnant, so we had a son on the way. And all the money that I should have been saving, basically the goals that she thought that I'd have, that she thought a husband and man of the house should have, I fucked up in. Now, I take that L. I didn't fulfill my duties as a husband. Also, packed on the fact that all of my goals didn't involve her. That's one thing about marriage. Your goals have to some way, they can't be completely nihilist. They can't be completely self-centered. Like, it's a partnership. It's not me and this person's along for the ride. And that's how I treat a lot of relationships. Because I'm very self-centered, and two, very self-motivated. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And there's nothing no one can do to stop me except probably the law. Like, if it's within legal and physical bounds of me doing it, and it's more advantageous for me to do it than not do it, or there's a net gain, I'm going to do it. And I don't think my wife was ready for that. And she shouldn't have had to been. Like I said, we're going to be life partners in everything. And I made a lot of unilateral decisions. Because for me, once I started making money and realizing that I was the one bringing it in, I was the one taking all the risks, I didn't need her. Which came into, like, I didn't. It's not that I didn't want her around. It's just that I didn't need her. And I started acting like I didn't need her. I used to say things like, listen, if you're going to go. I got this. Which is true. But me being objective, like, me thinking as a guy, it's like, I can't put myself in that as a girl to where they want to be needed. They like to be wanted, but they want to feel that they're needed, that they're important. And she used to complain about that. Like, I don't feel I'm important to you. I don't feel that you need me or want me. I definitely needed when my son was home, or when my son was born and everything. But what she needed from me, I wasn't doing because I was too busy rocking crowds, rocking crowds, selling drugs, doing drugs and fucking bitches. The last two things is really what started doing it. I was more concerned about doing, which is fine as long as you don't have obligations, responsibilities that you volunteered for. I volunteered to be a husband. She didn't force me. It wasn't like she got pregnant. It's like either you're gonna marry me or nothing. Like, no, we were married. She was pregnant a month later. Pretty sure my son was conceived on our wedding day. Oh, that one part of that weekend. I don't know, but it was dope. And that's the thing I've learned about marriage, for me, or just a relationship, is just that I'm self-motivated. The only thing I need, and I've said this in other videos, the only thing I need from my partner, girlfriend, not wife, because I'm never getting married again, but just don't fuck up what I'm trying to do. I still have that mentality is that I gotta get it on my own. And be a utility to people, but people also be a utility to me. We have to, my goals are gonna come before anything else. But in a marriage, you have to learn, you have to accept that your partner has goals. If they have goals, and they're not always gonna be around, but you gotta see the goal ahead. And I don't think it was the selling drugs part that messed everything up. It's the doing drugs and fucking bitches. If I did less drugs and fuck more bitches, I'd probably still be married. Or divorced because I still took the red pill while I was married, but that's after I felt I had some beacon of success and a lot of independence. It's just that I didn't need her. Like, I didn't need her emotionally because I had drugs. And Molly gives you really good emotions. I didn't need her sex-wise because she wasn't the only girl I was having sex with. Not in the least. I didn't need her. I needed her to take care of my son, but this is for the betterment of my son. Like, I didn't need her to cook for me. She offered. She used to get mad that I would never ask her to cook. I don't need you to. I'll eat. I'm 26, 27 years old. I've lived this long. I'm going to find food. I didn't need her to clean. If she did, we cleaned separately. It was like having a roommate who I occasionally had sex with. And that's not how on the surface, objectively, that's what a partnership is. But it's just like in 1984. You're just there to make sure the kid stays alive. And I think coming from that situation where I started off as, I do need this person. I need this person emotionally. I think but when I became independent and then realized, oh shit, she's not my only option. I mean, even at the time when we got together and got married, she wasn't my only option. But something about her, just like, hey, this person's gonna help me with my goals. But once I started reaching my goals, I was like, I don't really need this person to help me reach my goals anymore. And that's when shit kind of fell apart. I think she still wanted me. I think once I stopped them seeing and it became more apparent that I was doing more drugs and selling, her goal was to be a good mom and to take care of her, and the fucking bitches and everything else came to hit me. That's just kind of how that works. Now that's my story. I can take that out. I allowed myself to get addicted to drugs. I allowed myself to do a whole bunch of fucked up shit that ruined a marriage and even a friendship. But people go into marriage just thinking, this person's cute, I like them, I'm gonna be with them. Like, no, what are your goals? What are your goals outside of just being together? Like, all right, you wanna be together. Everybody wants to be together. That's like saying, oh, I wanna be a rock star so I can play music. Duh, that's why that's why you all got in it. Like, that's a given. What is it? Money and girls? Like, all right then. Like, what do you want to accomplish in life that you feel this person can help you reach that goal? Or either their expertise or their know-how or their support. Like, what about them do you see building with? Whatever you're building, no, you motherfuckers aren't going to be Jay-Z and Beyonce. Because she can't sing and you can't rap. And your business sense is fucking horrible. Goddamn atrocious. Sorry, God. Goddamn atrocious. Ankle. That's just it. Like, that's the realest shit in the world. And it's good to be a self-starter, but the person you're with has to feel important. And the reason why I'll never get married again, because I don't want the type of partnership where I have to worry about how someone else is feeling, and which is going to curtail. Like, if you're having a bad day, that's on you. That is not my problem. I'm not trying to fix it, especially if I'm in the middle of trying to achieve this goal. Like, but I didn't have any goals. Now, 2 years after, or almost a year after my divorce is finalized, I have goals. I'm sober. I want to move up in my company. Fitness goals. I want to play soccer more. I want to get in better shape. So I'm working on that. All of these goals are independent of whoever I'm dating. The only thing that can happen is if this person fucks it up. Like, oh, I'm sad. That's great. I don't give a fuck. I gotta go to work. I'm trying to move up in my company. Like, oh, can you not work out today? No, I'm not. This is what I need to do to hit my fitness goals. You're just gonna have to be upset. Which is easy if you're dating somebody. Because you'd be like, you know what, fuck you, I don't want to deal with you. All right, bet. I'm just gonna continue on with my motherfucking goals anyway. But in a marriage, you can't really do that. So for me, MGTOW is about being able to be as self-centered and selfish as I possibly can be as far as my goals. I'm not going to screw anybody over, but the thing is too, I can't screw anybody over as far as business goes. Like, it's all built on individual performance, which is the greatest thing. If I hit my numbers and this other person doesn't, like, that's on them. If I learn new things and this other person chooses to stay stagnant or chooses to stay complacent, that's not on me. That's on them. So I'm not worried about it. Everything that I want to accomplish in these next years of my life are on me. And that's the beauty of it. That's what MGTOW for me has been. Finding goals or thinking of ways to achieve them. Just being productive and taking emotion out of it and being as logical as possible. Getting the job done. That's it. It's not even about fucking bitches and selling and doing drugs anymore. If bitches come, bitches come. It's life. Any man who's doing shit productive and is desirable, bitches is gonna want to fuck with you. Like, that's just kind of whatever bitches to you are. Like, if you're a gay dude, and yeah, I don't think gay men being hypergamous in that sense. I don't know, there might be. I don't know. I'm not in that lifestyle. But an in shape, well-to-do nigga is never gonna be short for pussy. But none of my goals are based on that. This is self-fulfillment, self-actualization. I'm not gonna say self-optimization, like fucking that dickbag Paul Joseph Watson. Fuck that dude. Fuck him. Fuck Aaron Clary. Fuck Rockin' Mr. E. Who else? Fuck Matt Forney. I'm gonna put that in there. Fuck them. Both of them. All four. Bernard Chapin can suck a dick. Fuck that guy. Fuck the MRM. Yeah, fuck them. We don't really fucking need them. Fuck the PUAs. Fuck feminists. Yeah. Since I'm saying fucking everybody else. MGTOW is a future. I follow the philosophy. Took a very combative turn. But I needed to say that. It's been a while. The philosophy is key. And yeah, so I'll see you motherfuckers later. Chaos 13. Peace.